Then finally, a glimmer of news came from Factory 5. Dave Lindsay, the head of Factory 5, recently shed some light on the F9 situation. He was honest, straightforward even. The F9 was still very much in the works, but it wasn't a top priority at the moment. For now, the F9 is on the back burner, with Factory 5 focusing its energy on other projects. And the reason for the delay? They're simply not ready to roll out a car that doesn't meet their high standards. Let's get more context on what I mean here.
The F9 right now, if you come on a tour, I'll pull a car cover off, the coolest car that's not been built. And the reason is, I don't like the nose.
Lindsay admitted that he and his team needed more time to perfect the styling. In particular, they were rethinking the car's front end. Keep in mind, the original design of the F9 came from Phil Frank, the mind behind the iconic Saleen S7. Frank's design had a sleek, aggressive front end that looked every bit the part of a supercar, but real-world testing told a different story. The team discovered that while the front looked good, it wasn't as functional as they had hoped. It didn't generate enough downforce at higher speeds, which in turn affected the car's stability and performance. So Factory 5 went back to the drawing board and even had to redo the design of the bumper to improve aerodynamics. Yet the new bumper clashed with the rest of the car's aesthetic. It just looked, well, not as good as they had hoped. They weren't going to release a car that looked half-finished or mismatched, even if it delayed the project. Now, in the real world, remember, arguably, aesthetics are almost as important as performance. Take the new ZR1 Corvette, for example. It's got a lot of records to its name, but folks still think it ugly, and Factory 5 wanted the F9 to be nothing less than stunning from every angle. Another piece of the F9 puzzle that's still missing is the interior. According to Factory 5, they haven't completed the interior design yet, and that's no small task. They estimate it could take another 6 months just to get it right. As we all know, an interior isn't simply about throwing in seats and a dashboard. It has to fit, what do I say, the car's overall vibe, personality, and functionality. Factory 5 wants the F9 to offer an immersive experience. They're taking their time because the car's cockpit is as crucial as its exterior. It's where the driver will feel the power, control, and exhilaration. It just has to feel right. So where does that leave us? Dave Lindsay did say plainly that there's no way the F9 will go into production in 2023, and we saw that come true, didn't we?
At best, 2024 on the F9. That's just the way it is.
No, but now, obviously, barely 2 months until the year is over, and still we have nothing. But see, guys, here's the thing. This doesn't mean the car will never show up. In fact, here's a comment on a post about a year ago on the F9. That's right, be rest assured. For how long? Well, until they get everything correct exactly as they need it to be. So if you're an F9 fan, keep the faith. Factory 5 is still working on bringing this ambitious project to life one piece at a time. And when it's finally ready, the F9 could be worth every minute of the wait.